Excited to be joined here on TESPN Media Days by boys tennis coach Damian Sancilio. And coach, you guys had a great season last year, one of the better seasons that the boys side has had in tennis, and a lot of talent coming back. So what are you, I guess, most excited about for this year, and what are some of the team goals?
Team goals are, I don't like to put the kind of goals that you have to win. We got to win the state, because my feeling is that if you have expectations, you get disappointed. So do your best. But I really feel like if they do their best, we have as good a shot as anybody to win the state. I really do.
And just looking at your roster specifically, a lot of experienced guys. I see a couple of your seniors behind me, and Gus Mitchell and Damian Jr., and then also some younger talent. Could you just talk about a few of the players that you're really excited for the season that they're about to have?
Yeah. Well, Morgan Hewitt is going to be he's going to be our new number 6. I think he's going to improve as we get along. Thomas Strickler at 5 has also had a lot of experience. So hopefully he helps us out a lot. Our top 4 are superstars. So, Sam Neediff is amazing at 4. At 3 and 2, Damian and Gus, I don't know where we're going to go there. They're both playing so well. And then Roman, of course, was the player of the year last year. So we've got a strong group coming back.
Yeah, really exciting. And yeah, it's just as you went through those names, I can just imagine what a great opportunity you guys are going to have this year. My next question is just tennis. Obviously, there is doubles, which of course is a team aspect, but singles tennis can be very much an individual sport. You're out there by yourself. It's very much a mental game. We just talked to some golfers. How do you, as a coach, seek to build a team culture in what is largely an individual sport?
Well, what we did was we've also added some players that really weren't historically tennis players, but they really wanted to play on the tennis team, and they're great soccer players. So they're not such great tennis players, but Charlie Kemp and Colin Flood, they're going to provide great leadership, and they were on a team sport. Soccer, there's not much more of a team sport than that. So they should help us a lot with leadership. And then we got Gus and Damian, who are really committed to having a great season. So having this senior leadership, I think, is going to really help join this team. We got a new great coach, a guy who played college tennis with me, Darryl Wilburn. So he's going to be great for helping this team during the matches and going and calming them down and just getting them ready for matches. So we've got a lot of, good things going for us this year.
Well, we can't wait to follow it here as a Trinity community, and we'll hope to get some of your athletes on our TESPN podcast later in the spring. We had Roman last year, and it was a pleasure to talk to him. Such a humble guy, despite all his accolades. And so you just have a great group. And, having taught and or coached almost everyone on your roster, I'm envious that you get to work with those guys every day. But I know it's going to be a great spring, and best of luck.
Thank you, Coach Hamlin.
What are your goals going into this season?
Well, I think the ultimate goal is to get that state championship, especially. That's been a major part of why we're playing this year. And we have a great team, so I think we can get there especially. But, yeah, I think that's our ultimate goal, and to just get better as players and people.
Damon?
Yeah, like Gus said, of course we're going for state, and we were doing it the same last year, but a couple things got in the way. But individually, I'm just glad to be back on court, and I just want to be competing at a high level, and I don't want to put any pressure on accolades, but just play my best.
Yeah, I'm going to follow up on that. Last year you had a really grueling back injury. How is it to come back to the sport you love?
Yeah, just I learned so much during it. Just every second I step on court, it makes me love the game even more, because it's time away without it. Just I didn't know what I would do with myself. So yeah.
So obviously y'all have a lot of young talent like Roman and Sam Neediff. How are you as senior leaders going to help and push those guys to their fullest potential?
They've known the sport for almost their whole lives, especially Roman and Sam. They're just amazing guys in general. They're super humble. All we can do is just keep them on the right track and help them better themselves, and show them as seniors from our experience, teach them what we've learned through the course of our high school careers.
Yeah, like Gus said, they push us because they're really talented players. Both of them did extremely well last year, so we push each other and just on and off the court.
So thinking about Trinity sports, a lot of things people say is family. How do you think the Trinity boys tennis team, how do you, one word that describes y'all?
One word to describe us. Besides family, I'd say energetic.
I would say determined.
And then we'll do one last one. Who's your favorite tennis player?
Currently on tour, probably Ben Shelton. But if I had to choose an ultimate, it would be Roger Federer.
Yeah, I really like Ben Shelton. I mean, go Gators, but also Nick Kyrgios.
All right. Well, thank you, and looking forward to a great season.